Oh man,
Yeah. Okay. We're starting. Hi, the Blake Effect. How you doing?
I'm good. Thanks. How are you?
Um. Well, thanks. Tell me about your creative process.
Okay, so this is weird. Like you're there, and I need to speak to them. So yeah. So my creative process usually starts off with the songwriting stage, and this is mainly me building a concept, an idea for a song, and I usually start off with on the guitar or the keyboard, and then I basically build on from there. And what I, start doing next is getting to the production stage. So I start working, in Ableton Live, start building the rest of the flesh around the idea, play around with concepts, decide what the core feel I'm going for, or what the core element or drive or the heart of the music is going to be for that song. And then I build the rest of the ideas and concept off of that. And when I'm done with the production stage of things, I then move on to the mixing and mastering stage, which is at this point more technical, just, EQ levels, and all those kinds of things that just, bring a song or an idea of music into something that is a polished and finished product. So yeah, you can say it's my creative process is a loop that is broken down into three stages. The songwriting stage, then you move on to the production stage, and finish off with the mixing and mastering stage.
All right. That's interesting. How do you write your songs?
Good question. So I like to write my songs after I have been spoken to. I usually don't like to just get into the creative zone and start making a beat or writing a song, or playing around with a riff with a song in mind before I am spoken to. And I get spoken to in lots of different ways, right? I get spoken to through different experiences in my life, stuff that I sit back and just observe and contemplate about, stuff that I have read or seen. And I mean, there's so many avenues in real life that you could draw inspiration from. So something has to speak to me deeply and hit me there for me to, get into the direction or into the process of writing a song.
Okay. How is your day like in the studio?
Right, so how's my typical day like in the studio? So I think it depends on what I'm doing, right? On that day. There's moments when I just want to get into the studio and not do anything serious, just want to connect with my gear and my instruments, either polishing up my guitar skills or getting onto the keyboard and, just doing some practice, or get into Ableton Live and mess around with virtual instruments like Wavetable, which is like my favorite super cool stuff, right? And just try and start designing sounds and other things. Sometimes I just want to experiment with plugins, see what they do, stretch things a little bit, take them or use them in a very unusual way, see what the results are going to be. And this helps me, get more in touch with my gear and the technology around my studio, polish up my workflow, and just be in that place where I'm just trying out and experimenting things, and stumbling across stuff that I may use, in later music later on. Yeah.
All right. With those few questions, I want to call this interview a success, and thank you, the Blake Effect.
Thank you very much, and thanks for taking the time to interview me, and and thank you guys for watching. Bye.